Going live and going, I'm live! Hello, those watching this in the later portions. They're watching the playback. How's it going? Today, I'm going to be doing another live stream where I'm going to record a little bit of music, and you guys are going to be privy to that, because, I don't know, I like recording musical ideas, and something I work on when I'm not working on this, that, or this, or that, and those. But before that, I have to feed Charlotte. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to feed Charlotte. Because I was about to go live, and I was like, wait a second. I gotta feed Charlotte. And I'm already late, because today has been interesting, to say the least. There's been lots of issues, discrepancies going on. Set you right there. That works, I guess, while I feed Charlotte. It's been interesting, to say the least. But I'm live now, and I'll push this on Twitter when I get the chance to. But for now, hello, viewer person, whoever's here. I've never used iOS for poor connection. Am I not on my Wi-Fi? I am on my Wi-Fi. I don't know what that's about. Whatever. Am I coming in clear, I guess, is the question I'm asking. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, where I'm gonna... Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to configure this. Can't do my microphone. I can't check anything. It says there's one person here. What are you doing to me, phone? What are you doing to me? I just want to do a live thing. There you go. There's the one person. It does not show me who it is. But, welcome. Here to talk about... I'm here to record some music, but right now I'm feeding my bearded dragon. Because I didn't have time to do it. I did. I was just trying to do a million other things today. So this is kind of, not misleading, but not getting to the point, I guess, is the point I'm trying to make. Charlotte's down there. Can't get a good shot. Anyway, that's done. She has food. Let's go to the recording place and record some music, shall we? I'm also maybe going to be talking about E3, which I guess I could do now. E3, I still need to catch up on stuff. I mostly wanted to talk about hype for some of the stuff Nintendo's doing, which if you followed the podcast I was a part of years ago, I did a thing. I talked about Nintendo. And I defended Nintendo. And all that sort of stuff. I like Nintendo. I like a one Nintendo. Now you're on my desk. I've been reorganizing my house, my apartment, trying to get a more ergonomics to doing YouTube stuff. So I'm trying it set up as well while doing this thing. But regardless, welcome to whatever this is. You left. We're going to talk about lots of things. Not really. We're going to do lots of things, though. I'm trying to push this out on Twitter. It has been 3 minutes of not substance. It's been me doing things and talking and filling time. That's what I do sometimes. I just fill time. I've also just been wanting to go live more, do live things because of hype. And now that I'm on a non-Apple phone, I don't even know if I can use hype, which sucks because hype was fun. Hype was a lot of fun. If you don't know what hype is, it's an app. It's still not really used much, but it's a thing. That is a thing that happens. It's a live streaming app that was created by the dudes who made Twitter. I talked about it in a video. And now that I'm here, and I'm going to push this on Twitter. Say, hey, I'm live and I'm about to start recording some musics. And
paste the link, and I'm live, and there's a person here. Hello, person who is here. Welcome to the stream. I'm about to start recording music. What's up, Wex? Good morning. I'm about to start recording some music stuff. I mostly, for the last 5 minutes, have been feeding Charlotte and describing that I'm set up in a new style. Like, I'm still in the same house, but my setup is rearranged. I'm rearranged my apartment and all that sort. I'm live. I'm about to start record. No. Going through and recording music things. How are you, Wex? How are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if this is a show or not, but it's me doing stuff. I talked a little bit about what I wanted to do with this. How I wanted to do a E3 discussion, a la the old podcast. But I honestly have not caught up with E3 stuff like I wanted to. Poor connection. The hell does that even mean? What the hell does poor connection mean? This isn't cool. I don't know what the hell this is about, but I'm not about it. I'm actually going to move you because I'm going to use this for percussionary purposes. Because, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to move you right here. It's a huge white wall, but you know what? It's something. Or I could do this. I can do that. There you go. There you go. Propped up against some stuff, and now there's a backdrop of sorts, and would you look at that? I have seen... I'm trying to position this. I don't know what just happened. I don't know if you saw me move it and all that sort of stuff, but now we're set up here because, well, I need the space on my desk to record stuff as well. Now I'm trying to move things and stuff. I should have set this up a lot better than I did. Things are falling. That's life. I have not seen much from E3. I've mostly seen Nintendo's stuff, and I've watched Pro Jared's recaps. This is a nightmare. Watch Pro Jared's recaps. I watched him talk about Bethesda's, Microsoft's, I watched him recap Sony's and Microsoft's, and I watched Nintendo's stuff. I didn't just watch his recap. I watched some of their trailers, because I am hyped for what Nintendo has in store. I'm stoked for Metroid. I'm stoked as hell for Metroid. It's one of my favorite franchises, and I'm glad that it's getting a game that is new. But I'm also stoked to see what they do with their Metroid 2 remake. Another Metroid 2 remake, because that's a thing that I guess is happening. I guess that the new game that they're doing is a remake of Metroid 2, which is cool. It sucks that caused the fan one to get shut down, though, because, well, that was a beloved thing, and beloved things getting shut down is just not fun. Now we're set up. 8.5 minutes in, and we're finally set up. I'm mostly going to be practicing stuff. I'm going to lay down a couple guitar things, a couple vocal things during this live stream. That's the plan anyway. But most of this is going to be me practicing songs that I'm doing. There is, yeah, no, I'm stoked for Metroid Prime 4. But that's all they showed was like that it's a thing that's happening. They just showed that it was a... They didn't show anything substantial other than it was announced, which is great! So stoked for it. Love, again, I love that they're doing a new Metroid thing, but that's all we know is that it's a new Metroid thing. We don't know anything about the story. We don't know anything about what it even looks like. So, I don't know. I'm stoked for it, but I'm also, I don't know, I'm trying to be leery, I guess, of what's going on. Oh, dude, I am so stoked for Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey looks so good. So freaking good. Like, holy crap. Like, I'm glad that it's an absurd Mario game, and I like the concept behind it. It'd be interesting to see how they make it make sense. As far as story goes, like, does Mario's who enchants Mario's hat? Was it like a spell aimed for Mario, but it hits his hat instead? Like, I don't know. I am stoked for that. While I kind of warm up, I'm gonna warm up with a song that I kind of know, but I don't. Most of the thing I'm working on, the music thing that I'm working on, is not original. There's a couple original ideas I want to work on, but it's mostly just what if Mario? I'm sure that's what Game Theory has done. I haven't. They did a video on it, but I haven't. I haven't watched it, but I guarantee you that's the conclusion he's trying to draw. Because what if blank was blank all along is a common storytelling trope. But in the meantime, I don't remember this as much as I thought I did, because I used to be able to play the Lost Woods theme. Hit me with them St. James. I'm working on trying to warm up. And I don't remember the Lost Woods theme as much, or I can't do the Lost Woods theme as well as I thought I could before. Poor connection. This is weird. I don't like this. I don't like what this is doing. I don't know what you can see. I don't know what you can't see. I do know I could do this, though. Can I do this? Yeah, let's have to do it like this. I guess I have to do it like that. There you go. I don't know what just happened. Very bad connection. I gotta get this sorted out. This is... Ha! We're back. I apologize for that. Poor connection still. What the fuck? I'm trying to get this fixed. I never had this problem when I streamed the last time. Granted, I was in my living room, but my Wi-Fi never seems to have an issue behind the wall. This is the charm of streaming live. The charm. Anyway, one of the things I'm trying to learn is the song "This Modern Love" by Block Party. It's a great song, and it's one of the songs I want to use on this project I'm working on. Because basically, I was working on a project that's very wintry, and this is the same fucking notes. So one of the songs I'm working on, one of the songs I know how to play that I was working on for my winter EP was actually Reckoner by Radiohead, which has the same starting notes as This Modern Love. And This Modern Love goes... This is harder to play, though, because you have to stretch your fingers a little more, and I'm still not that good at doing that with my fingers. This is getting on my nerves. Very bad and poor connection. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you can still hear me. I don't know what's going on. This might have been a bad idea. We're going to... Can I make it a dance? I can make it a... That's fucking weird. I don't need to do that. Is this what it's like to be the sad man behind blue eyes? Oh, I guess I don't have to... Let me try this. If I close out of this, does this make it better? Because I'm taxing my internet less? I can still hear you. Doesn't help. My connection is crappy too. I'm going to be closing out some of my tabs because I think that might have been part of the problem. But I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah. Anyway, one of the things, like I said, I was working on is Reckoner, and I'm working on This Modern Love, which is, again, very similar. And it's a very simple song. Like, this part that I've been playing is like most of the song. And then there's a second guitar part that comes in that's is it 13? Or is this 12 and 13? 3, 5, 7, 9. So it's like this. It's that for most of it too. Those parts kind of repeat, and then the chorus is, again, it's very simple. It's just learning the speed and getting it down. And I'm reading off a tab, by the way, because I know how to play tabs. So that doesn't sound right. That sounds a little off. I guess that's right. Nope. That's right. You get the point. That's the chorus for one part, and then the other part, it's a little more complicated. It's that's the gist of it. And also, maybe you cannot see me, or maybe I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. This is a test. This was a test. It was a 20-minute test. Should have done this a little better. Should have done this a little sooner. Should have tried this a little easier. For now, though, I'm sitting here noodling and not getting what I wanted done. Getting what I wanted done. Because I don't know what is happening as far as if you can see me or not. Because every time it says it establishes, ew, John, shut up, Rob. Yeah, this is off, maybe? Rob, can you see me? Can you, is it constant? Is it a constant stream? Because this says I have a bad connection, and I want to know what's going on. I'm kind of just sitting here in a delayed echo chamber where I can't hear what's going on until 4 minutes later. It's a little frustrating, if I'm gonna be honest, because I'm just trying to I'm just wanting this to work. The other song I'm doing is The Eraser. I can say thanks, Rob. I know, you do. It's okay. And that is most of that song. There's chords in the chorus. That's I don't know how to do chords, and I'm trying to find a tab that has the chords, or has like the tab for the chords in the chorus, because it's a little different. The Eraser, god damn it, Tom York, tab. Again, this is, hello Michelle, what's happening? This is a thing that's happening that I don't know quite as, I'm not doing as much as I thought I would. Poor connection again. I don't know what the fuck this is about. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know what this hullabaloo is. It's like going in and out. It's like poor connection, not poor connection. So yeah, it's telling how to do chords for this chorus, but I don't know. I guess I just don't know how to read these. That's my problem. Unless, is that how you read it? Hold on. Is it like this? Oh, that sounds off. That's all fucking ridiculous. It's, yeah, no, that's right. No, this is right. This is the right one. That sounds so off. Watch me learn how to do things. The stream. 2, 3. That still sounds way off. The song I'm learning, by the way, The Eraser by Tom York, I guess I could have playing in the background if I'm being professional about this. Because let's face it, I'm not. But one of the other songs, I'm trying to learn, like, try to fully learn, like, 4 songs. Because, like I said, I know the main riff to The Eraser. It's actually a, watch you learn things. I do every day. You know what? You're funny, Rob. You're a funny, funny man. You're a funny, funny guy, and I appreciate your humor. I do. I teach you things sometimes, too. I don't know how to do lullabies. Actually, I lied. I might know how to do a lullaby. Give me 1 second, because I can learn a thing. Be prepared for me to do a thing, Rob, because I kind of know how to do things as far as this goes. We're looking for that. That's where, like that tongue thing. Yes, like that tongue thing. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see. This is going to take some work, but I can do it. I can do it. That doesn't sound right. I'm trying to learn Zelda's Lullaby, okay? That's the song I'm trying to learn. But that's the note it wants me to use. It wants me to use... Oh, that is Zelda's Lullaby. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this now. I don't have an ocarina. I don't. There it is! There it is! Fuck both of you! I've got the melody down. I can transport to Zelda. Damn it! Shit! Is there anything I can... Oh, no, you don't have to do that, Rob. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that! You don't have to do that. Hold on. I can play one thing that is played on guitar from Zelda. Give me 1 second to get the tab up. I know how to do it, though. You're about to get fucking bedazzled with your brain sauces. This turned into me showing you guys what I know how to play instead of me recording music, which I'm fine with. This is more just me wanting to do more live streaming stuff, spend more time on YouTube with the community that I've built up. You know what I mean? It might be. Wex, it might be. God damn it, I can't do it. It's the pro version. I don't want the pro version. I want the standard. The standard, because I'm broke. Because I'm a broke man. I want the tab, not the tab pro. I don't want to. I can't speak on Rob and mine's friendship. Pro Garuda. Yeah, I can't do Pro Garuda Desert, but I can do. I can't do the. I can't do the. It's too fast to do. You get the gist. I can do that. If I played it slow, like if I did like Michelle, I promise you, there really is nothing going on between me and Rob. He's yours. I'm just a weird friend who likes to make really weird jokes at opportune times for me that are really inopportune for other people that want to know a little bit too much. I'll see how it works, Rob. Thanks for stopping by. Michelle, have fun with him. Because, Lord knows I won't be. Until later! It's a joke. Please don't. It's fucking hard, man. You get what I'm trying to do. Again, I might do like a slow version of it someday to like, because I did a Zelda song on my first EP. I thought about doing a Zelda song for my second EP, and I might as well do a Zelda song for this one, but it's probably going to be The Lost Woods because I can do The Lost Woods. Like I said, I can do part of The Lost Woods. It's just going to take time to get the finger dexterity back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, man? Lost Woods. This EP right now, it's probably going to be an EP. Sorry about that. It's mostly covers. I might do an original song, but it's also really stripped down because my biggest issue that I face with everything I do, that's why I started doing live streaming. Like, I'm trying to get back to basics because I'm an over-ambitious person. I always think way too far out of my bounds to really grasp on something concrete, and so I really thought about how to do that. And I've thought more about back to basics things. And so this EP, even though I only did one EP right now, the next EP I'm wanting to do is like a back to basics sort of thing because I did most of Wintry Nights. It just ended up falling to the wayside because it's not winter anymore, and I wanted to do something timely. And so I figured a quicker, still well-performed, simple EP is better than no EP at all, or an EP that doesn't fit the theme of the times right now. Like, releasing a winter album in summer is kind of counterintuitive to normally garnering people to gain interest. So, this EP is going to be mostly guitar, vocals, and then pens on tabletops. So, like, Lost Woods could be like... Shit, that flipped a card at me. Didn't mean to do that. But you'd be beating that Christmas rush. I would be, but the song, it's not happy. It's not happy winter music. It's very sad. It's very sad wintry music because, well, that's what I'm good at doing. Like, even the songs I'm covering for this EP, they're not happy songs. Like, I'm doing The Eraser by Tom York, and the only reason why I chose it is because there's at the end of the song, it's like this, like, beat you, like, that's not it at all, but it's like this, like, really upbeat, happy sort of beach ending that I can just kind of have fun, like, tapping my pens along to. But, the Lost Woods could be like... something like that that's a little less annoying to hear as it's droning on and on and on. This Tab Pro for the Lost Woods on this tab site that I use calls for 2 soprano saxes, a steel acoustic guitar, acoustic bass, and drums. I want to hear that version. Thanks. I try to play a mean pen, you know, because the whole drums thing, but I don't know. But I want to hear... This other one has ocarina, bassoon, pizzicato strings, and drums. There's so much going on in this that I want to hear these versions of it. That's amazing. That's so amazing. But that's my idea. That's what I'm trying to work on while also just learning, reassimilating, reassessing things. But like even the Lost Woods, like the Lost Woods, it's like the Lost Woods is not a cheery place to be, man. Like children get lost there. They get lost forever to time. 7-8. I'm looking at the tab for the Lost Woods again because I'm trying to get it down. That sounds too low. Have you watched the Microsoft E3 conference at all? I have not. I feel like I watched Jared's recap of it, and I don't remember what he talked about, what he said that they talked about. But I know that they were promoting their E3. Also, the Xbox One X. I did see that, and I tweeted about that actually, because it's Xbox One X. But if you take away the X's, it's just Boon. I know that was the X Bone, but like they're like capping the Xbox One in X's, so to make it like the triple X Bone. Like it was just really bad. But I don't want to read Xbox talk about themselves at E3. I want to watch. I want to look at someone else's recap again, just to reassess what they talked about, other than the Xbox One X. I think the Xbox One X is a cool idea. Yeah, I know that like that was their big focus because the Xbox One X was all 4K, and that was like their big thing. They're like the Xbox One X is a 4K device that both pushes forward what they can do, but also is like, hey, we're gonna start playing original Xbox game, pushing original Xbox games again on the Xbox One X for some reason. Like they had to add technology to make that possible. I don't know. So I figured I would, It is! The Xbox One X. My gamer tag is Xbox One X. And the fact that it costs $500, like, that's... come on, son. It's a little much. It's a little much, if we're being frank about this. And I don't want to be frank, because Frank is not a nice guy. But we're speaking as Frank. I think it's weird that they're calling it, like, the world's most powerful console, too, because I know that, like, Sony's now scrambling to make their shit, like, the most powerful. And if we're being honest, even if it's the most powerful, it's not the most unique. Like, Nintendo Switch, I've played a Switch now. I've had my hands on a Switch. And, dude, like, that may not be, you know, the most high-definition gaming experience. It's the coolest one I've had in a while. The fucking the Xbox or the Switch, that's so cool. I guess they showcased Crackdown 3. I saw a little bit of the new Dragon Ball Z Fighter. I think it's cool that they're making a 2D Dragon Ball fighting game. Even if I haven't really paid attention to Dragon Ball in a while. Like I haven't rewatched Dragon Ball Z in a long time. I think it's cool that they're like, that's one IP that seems to really start to kind of get their fans throughout the years, that has understood their fans throughout the years. Like, they've brought it back. They've done Kai, and they're doing a new Dragon Ball show. So, like, they're doing cool things with the IP again, the makers of Dragon Ball. And I'm happy with that. I'm glad that they're making a new fighting game that seems to have gotten a lot of people excited. Metro Exodus, I still need to play the Metro games, so I can't really speak on it. But, I mean, it's cool that they're, like, still showcasing a little more of a lesser-known IP, kind of like what they did with Prey. Like, they brought Prey back, kind of. I'm hoping that they do the same thing with the Darkness, because I liked the Darkness games. See, that's what I think is cool about the Switch. Like, it is the full experience in your hands, whether you're at home or on the go. Like, that to me makes it more of a technological marvel than the fucking Xbox One X could ever be. Because not only that, the Xbox One X, or the Switch doesn't use discs. The Switch uses cartridges. They get all of that shit on a cartridge. That is fucking amazing. Like, that is so cool. That is such an interesting concept for a console. And I'm glad it's doing well. Like, I'm so glad that the Switch is paying off for Nintendo. Like, people are buying into the hype finally because it's worth it. You know? I don't know. Like, I could talk about, like, how happy I am for Nintendo all day. But Microsoft's press conference, I mean, it looked like a press conference, just looking at the things again. But, I mean, could you blame them? We're in an age where people do stupid shit with the big investments that they do that they would regret. Like, if they didn't make it taste like shit, you know how many people might, like, try to eat it or accidentally swallow it? Like, that can still happen, and it's made it more so with the nasty tasting cartridges, but I don't know. I don't think it's a bad move on Nintendo's part. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's just kind of a thing. I'm still looking at other things. Like, I'm trying to look for more. No, but I'm not surprised. I mean, the Vita's kind of... It's kind of it's gone the way the PSP did, because the PSP, when it came out, it was like the next generation in handheld gaming, and then it quickly fell to the wayside to Nintendo's big thing, and the Vita seems to be doing the same, even if it had a bigger or a longer time in the limelight. You know, it seems to still kind of just gone to the wayside because Sony still wants to focus on. Sony's less concerned about Nintendo and more concerned about Microsoft at this point. And since Microsoft doesn't have a handheld, I feel like the focusing purely on the PlayStation 4 was a good move on Sony's part, because they can only do so they can only try to compete with Nintendo so much in a market that they know that they kind of have cornered, because they get handheld gaming because they've been doing it for so long. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I'm not upset that they didn't show anything for the Vita, but I guess it kind of sucks. I don't know. Vita owners are probably pissed, but they're probably the only ones. God damn it. It still does not... Oh, wait. Was that it? Was that it? Was that it? So... 5, 7... Sorry, I think I found the chords that I was looking for. Yes, all 12 of them are in fact pissed. This is really hard to play. Let me try the other one. 13, 12, 10. That seems a little easier for my tiny fingers to play. Oh wait, 13, 10. Oh, so it's that. And actually it's that. It's something like that. That makes me relieved. I can keep this tab up for reference. I'm probably gonna record a little bit while I and test some miking and stuff in here, because I'm gonna be recording in here while I play. I'm recording while I record. Let's see, and it is still in dual mic mode. Here's a little tip for you. Most of the time when I've recorded a music thing, very rarely do I actually do the whole thing. Also, hello, new person who joined. Welcome. I'm doing things. I just recorded a little snippet of a guitar thing I want to use. Like this. I just recorded a full loop of. I did a full loop of that, and then or a good clean loop of that, and then I looped it, and I added on to it. That's how I normally record music. Not that I can't perform a song all the way through, I just think it's easier to get less flaws if you record a clean take of a thing that loops, and then loop it for however long it loops, and then change the loop and go back to the loop. A series of loops. I record via Vine, basically. Very bad connection. What the fuck? Internet, what the hell are you doing? Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I don't know Wonderwall. Sorry. I could try to learn Wonderwall. Is that what I should do right now? Should I try to learn Wonderwall by Oasis? Because I guarantee you I probably won't do it well. Wonderwall, Oasis, tab. I like how that's an auto thing. This will be an interesting thing to go back and see how it turned out. Because if we're being honest, that's the key. What's the playback gonna look like? Because my playback for the last one seemed to go okay. Version 4. Is this the tab or is this the? Oh, a capo. This one calls for a capo. I don't have a capo, so I don't know if I can do Wonderwall. I'm sure I can. I'm just trying to make up excuses so I don't have to learn Wonderwall because I don't know how to do. I'm not good at chords. I'm really bad at chords. That's why most of the stuff I learn, that I'm learning, it's like. This is, hold on the bus with, yeah, what's up, man? What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. You do you, man. Thanks for stopping by, watching me, do whatever the fuck I'm doing right now. I can't describe it, but I appreciate you swinging by, man. Ian, I remember you, man. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Peace, man. So it's something like. Something like that. I'm not good at tabs. I'm not good at chords. I'm definitely not good at Wonderwall's chords. Peace, man. I also use my my guitar as a bass sometimes. And that's not even my guitar. Amanda, you're probably gonna watch this in the playback. I know it's still your guitar. Sorry. I've had it for like 2.5 years. Transitive property, not really. I laid down that. I want to do a test recording of the drums for the table, which I want to move you, but I can't because I can't lay you on the table that I'm playing on. There's a cable there. There's a cable there. Cables are bad. They're cables. Let's see. Let's boot this back up. This is the mic I'm going to be using for most of my recording because I don't have a lay me on the table. Andy, I can't lay this isn't going to work. I can do it, I guess, but you're going to see what I mean when I say that I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I got to lay you back over here, buddy. If you're not here live, you don't see what Andy's saying, and if you do because the comments remain, I don't know, remember if they do. I guess he's been bad. Like, I'm not saying the cable's bad. Andy, I'm not saying the cable's bad at all. You are insinuating the cable's behavior. And that's not... Alright, so what happens when I... Yeah, that clips the mic. That's not good. Here's a pro tip in recording. You never want to clip the mic, because it'll make it sound really distorted and bad. I had a mic stand for this. Or a thing to put this on a mic stand, which is what I have behind me. So let's go looking for that. It's the camera mount I've used on my camera before, in the past. Also, I wasn't planning on doing this for a super long time, but you guys kind of came and dicked around with me. Ignore the noise. Dehumidifying my hallway, because my ceiling is leaking. The joys of living on your own. What the fuck? There it is. Found it. Found it. Let's go back in here. Shut the door. Loudly. I guess it would make sense to lay you here, because that's where things are. That's where things and stuff are. Also a very unflattering angle for me. I'm gonna screw this in. Gotta screw this in so I can do the taps. So that I can tap. And then this mic actually has it's two mics technically. It's the Zoom H4n handy recorder. I've had it for a long time now, and it still works. But this... Oh, shit. Stop recording. There you go. Mono mix. On. So you can make both mics act as one, basically. Menu. Which is what I'm going to do when I'm going to record the tapping. Because I don't want, studio or stereo tapping. I don't mind stereo guitar, because, it's going to be a really intimate piece. But, having the guitar... Or having the drums also be recorded in stereo, it's going to be a little disorienting, because it's going to sound really weird, especially with the mic placement that I have to go with, because this is not pro studio setup. This is a very moderate studio setup. Nice. The H1s are cool. I like them. I like using them. That's the drum pattern to the eraser. I was doing well until I stopped doing well. It's a life tip. Just keep doing well even when you stop doing well. That worked. I also kind of wanted to give it that sort of semi-live feel. That's why, I don't mind recording in, an open-air space, not in a tight-knit room with soundproofed things. I don't know. It's kind of nice to do this as kind of a loosey-goosey sort of ordeal. Also, they aren't sturdy, though. We always have issues with the back panels breaking off, why we have the spares. That's the same one I've had for years. I've never had issues doing that, but I also have not done excessive use of. I've not put excessive use into it. It's mostly been just kind of here and there whenever I need to use a thing for a thing. I've occasionally used it for LP stuff, but not that often because I don't have a card big enough to handle a huge session of recording LPs. But yeah, the only other really big song I wanted to do on the thing is Boys Don't Cry, and I'm not using my drums for it, but I do know the drum line to it. So I figured I would play that while we close out this session. I also know the drumline to the eraser a little bit, but not that much. I'm not that familiar with it. Like the eraser is like something like that. But Boys Don't Cry by The Cure is like something like that. I guess I don't know it as well as I thought. But that's kind of how it goes. That's the other song I'm doing. And I have to translate that into 2 pens. Welcome to my variety show. This is the end of the variety show. Thank you again to Andy for stopping by. And to Elam for stopping by. And to Rob for stopping by. And to those that watch this on playback. I don't know what it's going to culminate of anything I've worked on today. Or that I've worked on in the last stream. But we'll see. I got to turn my AC on and I got to charge this phone. But either way... Thank you again. I have been Viral Rack. You guys have good days, lots of situations, and I'll see you another day.